In this video we shall discuss reverse engineering of databases. By definition, database reverse engineering is a process of database investigation with the aim of schema creation or implementation details gathering. And we need reverse engineering in the following situations. Maybe for some reasons we are catching up a project from a previous contractor. Or we need to improve something, but the documentation is not enough, it's not good, so we have to use reverse engineering to understand exact details, exact actions. Or maybe we are analyzing some old project to implement the same functionality in a new one, so we have to understand the database there. Or we may have any other reason. The reason is not important. What's important here is that we have our reverse engineering process to give us the information we need. So, obviously, the main objective of reverse engineering is to collect technical details on existing database. The ideas and approaches will differ depending on what level we are working on. If we are working on physical level, we analyze settings using some diagnostic or debug tools, monitoring tools, and so on. On data logical level, we use the same specialized tools we used for forward engineering. And if we have to reverse engineer infological level, that means that we literally have to start the modeling process from the beginning with discussion with customer and so on and so on. This is how the result of reverse engineering may look like. Of course, it's a terrifying sample, you may see almost nothing here, but that's just a simple database with about 100 tables, and this schema was created using dbeaver tool. This is a little less terrifying sample. Yes, this is our database for file exchange service, and we see tables here, stored procedures, code, and everything we need. Everything what's there in the database is here on the schema or in some details somewhere around the schema. Now let's look how to perform reverse engineering using Spark's Enterprise Architect and MySQL Workbench. To perform reverse engineering using Spark's Enterprise Architect, we first have to create an empty project, then we go to Develop, Import, select these three dots, select Machine Data Source, select the data source. If you do not have one, please refer to the manual on how to create it. Click OK, click Import, click All. We've selected everything here, all tables, views, procedures, functions, and so on. Click OK. And in a couple of seconds, everything is done. Here is our database. Here we can see it. Here we can arrange tables and so on and so on. And that's all. The data was retrieved successfully. Now we only have to work with this data. And we may achieve the same result with MySQL Workbench. We go here to Models, creating new model, then we go to Database, Reverse Engineer, click Next here, Next, select a database, this one for instance, Next, Next. Everything is checked already here, so we click Execute. And in a couple of seconds, everything is done. Everything is OK. So we only click Finish and that's OK. So once again, the data is retrieved and we only have to work with this data. But of course, we may also use SQL for reverse engineering in order to get some little specific details, like the list of stored procedures, the list of tables, the stored procedure code, the table code, the index description, and so on. We may just execute such a command and get the result instantly. Yet we have to emphasize that, unlike the forward engineering, the reverse one usually has two specific goals to achieve them with general approaches. So please read manuals, documentation, books, and other sources of information to achieve your goals the best way possible. And that's all. For now we've reviewed everything about forward and reverse engineering of databases.